A child safety seat has one job, to provide safety. But what if you're placing your child in one of the 73% of safety seats that is installed or used incorrectly?
In the state of Texas, the child that's under the age of 8 or 4'9" has to be in a child safety seat. There are many types of child safety seats that range from infant seats all the way up to booster seats. Here in the town of Flower Mound, we actually have a total of 9 child safety seat technicians that are all certified with Safe Kids. It is a national organization, and we have to attend a week-long class in order to get certified. And every 2 years we have to do continuing education in order to keep our license with Safe Kids.
Officer Horridge is a certified child safety seat technician and instructor and has conducted hundreds of safety checks for residents. And 5 common mistakes are often found when she does these safety checks.
One of the #1 mistakes that we run into installing car seats is the fact that the car seat is too loose in the vehicle. The way you test to see if the child safety seat is too loose, what you're going to do is put your hand along the belt path of the seat and you're going to move it. If it moves more than an inch side to side, that means that it's actually too loose. In order to fix this, what you're going to do is take the seat belt, pull it all the way out until it comes into a locking mechanism, and you'll hear the little clicking noises and you can pull on it and it's actually showing that it's locking in place. Once you do that, put a little bit of pressure into the car seat itself, pull the seat belt, let it go back into the retractor, and at that point you can retest it by taking your hand along the belt path again and moving it side to side to make sure it's not moving. One of the main reasons why you actually want to do that is to prevent your child from actually in a collision from hitting the seat in front or even being ejected out of the car seat itself because it wasn't properly installed. The second mistake that we run into with car seats when they come in is the fact that the harness itself is too loose. If you can put your hand behind the harness and the child, it means that the straps are too loose. In order to tighten these, what you're going to do is you're going to tighten it up, make sure that you can't pinch the webbing, or slide your hand back behind the webbing and the child itself. The third mistake that we always come in contact with is the retainer clip. The retainer clip is what actually goes across the child's chest. When they come in, they usually have it down by the child's stomach, which is not going to protect the child as well as it's supposed to. So when you put the retainer clip up, it goes across their chest, right at the armpit level. That way it actually will hold the child into the car seat better. The fourth mistake that we run into is going to be the height on the harness straps themselves. Anytime that you have a child forward facing, the harness strap itself needs to be at the child's shoulders or a little bit above the child's shoulders forward facing. If you have a child rear facing, it needs to be at the child's shoulders and below the child's shoulders. The fifth mistake that we come in contact with are people attempting to turn their child around forward facing from the rear facing position too soon. The American Pediatric Association recommends that a child stay rear facing until the age of 2. Each of the mistakes that we discussed all have to do with the child's safety itself in a child safety seat. If they're not properly installed, the child has a possibility to be ejected from the car seat and also ejected from the vehicle. And it also has a possibility of having serious bodily injury in reference to being thrown into the seat in front of them or another position into the seat.
When your cargo is this precious, FMPD encourages residents not to take chances. Call the police department to schedule your free child safety seat inspection today.